As an individual practicing chemistry, have you ever been given an unknown sample and told to determine what it is? Well, this can be very frustrating and far too common for scientists around the world, and one method used to accomplish this is the nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy. This process works by exposing the sample to a magnetic field. Through this, it will excite the hydrogen atom, and when the magnetic field is turned off and the hydrogen atom releases this energy, the frequency of the photon is recorded. Then, the data obtained will record on a graph as shown here. From this data, we can determine the environment regarding the hydrogen atom, whether the hydrogen has 1 neighbor, 2 neighbors, or 3 neighbors. Through this data and along with other analysis methods, we can then examine and learn more about how the hydrogen atom is structured in the molecule and thus about the unknown molecule itself. Believe it or not, this technique of nuclear magnetic resonance was pioneered by William George Schneider. William George Schneider was born in Worsley, Saskatchewan on the 1st of January 1915. He was a man of many talents. Leaving out the struggles he had to get into a university, in 1937, William earned a BSc degree in chemistry at the University of Saskatchewan, along with an MSc degree, which he earned 2 years later. He earned many other rewards in his career, like the DSc degree at McMaster in 1969. So, in total, he earned 13 degrees and obtained 9 rewards. So, as you just heard, he played an important role in the chemistry industry. As I said earlier, William George is a man of many talents. So, additional to nuclear magnetic resonance, he also published extensively on molecular forces. Famously, molecular forces is also known as intermolecular forces, and they are the forces that have mediate interaction between molecules, including forces of attraction and repulsion, which acts between molecules and other structures such as ions and atoms. Whether it was London dispersion force, dipole, hydrogen bonding, and ion dipole forces, William George researched and published interesting phenomena on them. Therefore, mirroring back to the present day, the basics of molecular forces are even being taught to students in high school. Mainly, the basics of molecular forces govern the way on how molecules are held together, looking at their polarity and their boiling points. A short example before I end this presentation is out of the 4 main forces listed earlier, London dispersion is the weakest, followed by dipole-dipole interactions and hydrogen bonding, leaving ion dipole, which is the strongest. William also made other contributions to ultrasonics and organic semiconductors. Overall, William George Schneider is a great scientist who has contributed tremendously to our understanding of chemistry. But unfortunately, William George Schneider deceased on the 13th of February 2013 in Ottawa, but his research continues to enlighten the world of young adults. So, in conclusion, we should be thankful to William George Schneider for his contribution to the scientific community and for furthering our understanding of molecular forces and pioneering nuclear magnetic resonance, both of which is heavily taught in high school and played a fundamental role in allowing us to understand chemistry the way we do. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something more about this great chemist.